So for our next video, I'm actually going to start a print run, and I'm going to do that before I actually run prints on good paper. I'm going to create a bead of ink. I have poured a certain volume, about half the bottle that you'll get, the small ink bottle. This is a 4-ounce bottle of ink. I'm going to place it as a bead at the top of my design here. Now, I did not mix extender into this. I am going to experiment with using no. Well, we actually printed with no extender in the first assignment many times before. It's worked fine. So I'm going to give it a try. The viscosity of the ink looked good to me. It's a fresh bottle, new ink, so we're going to go ahead and do this. So what to do first? Well, number one, I have actually set a piece of test paper, just copy paper. I have my master drawing underneath this, and I taped it down so it won't lift up when I lift the screen. Before I actually do a print on that test piece of paper, I'm going to do what's called a flood of the screen. Just like so. Not a lot of pressure, about a 40 degree, 45 degree angle on the squeegee, which I turned around and put in front of the ink going forward and back. So that's 2 pulls, one forward, one back. And if you look at this, I'm sure how well you can see it. I try to get the light. You can see there is a nice coverage. The open areas are very clean, very continuous, shiny. That means there's no break. And of course that would be true because we just wet the screen. So now, having done that, I'm actually going to drop the screen down, and this time for real we're going to create a print. Now at this point I'm doing one pull to see what I get. And it's not bad. That is a pretty good print. I'm going to bring that over a little closer so you can see. Don't want to tip my screen because I've got my squeegee there. There is a little thickness, so I didn't need the extender. It actually came through beautifully. What I will do is just show you in greater detail. There is a little thickness to the application of ink on that oak leaf. You can kind of see it there. This paper is very thin and cheap, so it buckles easily, but that's normal. If you see kind of like a two-dimensional, well, three-dimensional texture to the ink, that's okay. I'm going to take that and tape it up. And actually, that's a good recommendation. You can tape your sheets up on a wall. If you have a, say in the basement, a wall that's open, use your blue painter's tape and tape up your prints as you go. I'll kind of show you what I just did. I've actually got it taped up back here. I could tape up to 10 sheets on this cabinet if I wanted to make the space for it, so I could start down low, out of view from the camera there, and actually continue to tape. I will tape a couple more prints there. So now I did something I shouldn't have done. I dropped my screen down onto the master drawing, and I got one little spot. I got lucky, but really that's what this bar is for. I should have actually set that down, and I'll show you. Oops, of course I did it again, right? I want to reverse this around and show you how that bar is propping up my screen. Okay, so this time I'm going to use the bar the way I should. And now, for real, I'm going to put a piece of paper underneath. And always tape that paper down at 2 points. 2 or 3, just the point is purpose is to keep it from tipping up or peeling up. Now, I'm not using registration marks. This is just a quick demo on how to set up your screen, fill it with ink, flooding it, and getting your print run going. Because we're doing one color, not critical that I get location the same every time.